And they're all still disappearing in the picture.
Yeah, apparently it's not over with yet. By that I mean the universe is not done playing with them.
Nah. That means he's got to play some music.
Hey man, look at Marvin there. You can't play with his hair like that. You can't play with all that. Yeah, well, look what you got to play. See, that's when the kids, for the first time on the dance floor, if there's no music, they can't dance. If they can't dance, they can't kiss. If they can't kiss, they can't fall in love, and I'm history.
Uh-oh.
It's over. Unless you know somebody else that can play the guitar.
You can.
That's what it is, yeah. He's just glad to be getting paid. You understand?
Yeah.
Because if he couldn't finish the gig, he wasn't going to get nothing.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know.
So you forget, it's the 1950s, you know? Imagine if he did cease to exist.
Yeah. Nothing happened with George. Seems like his life.
About to get deleted. Nice. There's some temporal flux for you.
He comes to life.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
They're all back.
Yeah, man. Gee whiz, what else does he have to do? I mean, no one ever had to work so hard to be born as Marty McFly did.
No. Hi, I'm Joseph Vivaldi of the Joseph Vivaldi brand, and we're going to take this short break just so we could mention a little bit of the stuff we're working on, or have worked on. For starters, I'm going to plug this audiobook that's on Kindle and paperback. It's called Finding Christmas, The Story of Joseph. And it's a story where the character Joseph bumps into this guy named Chris, and he grants him 3 wishes. He talks about the story of Joseph in the Bible, and he says, your 3 wishes will be granted, and the story unfolds after that, and that's what I like to plug.
Sweet. I am Ricky Bearhart here from the Oakenus Network, and I'm here to plug the writings which the Oakenus Network features, the writings of Richard Andrew Oakes. His first novel is coming out, Malaphoria Volume 1, and I have an audio book on the Oakenus Network on Spreaker.com. Check out the variety of shows that they have going on there. The Oakenus Network, a creative baptism for every day. So,
okay, we're back where he just sang, where he just played the guitar, and George McFly had his epic kick.
yeah.
And now, Marty gets down.
Well, it's an oldie where I No, this is the blues riff and B. Watch week for the changes and try to keep up, okay?
It's rock and roll, man.
Again, this is Back to the Future written by Robert Zemeckis, or produced by Robert Zemeckis.
Or directed, I don't know, something.
Yeah. And clearly, Marty is lip syncing.
Very likely. I mean, I don't know. Did he ever do anything musical? You know?
Maybe play the guitar. Now George has his pocket.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it has a big impact in your life when you can face your bully like that and knock him on his ass. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Because everybody hates that guy. It's not just you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People want somebody to punch them in the nose for a long time.
Jump, it's Marvin. Your cousin Marvin Berry. You know that new sound you're looking for? Well, listen to this.
He has 30 years of music experience crammed into him. This is all, it sounds like it's from an alien world to these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There we go, 1980. One guy looks like he's petrified.
Well, it stopped the room cold, you know? That's what metal does. I mean, that's rock and roll metalized, though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, he hates it. Nice.
That was very interesting music.
Ah.
I hope you don't mind, but George asked if he could take me home.
Great. Feeling Maggie too?
He's not feeling thorough.
Listen, I gotta go. But I wanted to tell you that it's been educational.
Oh, man.
Educational.
I guarantee it. Oh, Marty. We're not thinking about your life, so don't forget it. Right, Josh. Well,
Yeah.
one other thing. Have you guys ever had kids and one of them, when he's 8 years old, accidentally sets fire to the living room light?
See, that is where the guy has a point. Because if the dad remembers, that could bring him right back to there.
Yep.
So maybe the guy's got a point on YouTube. Maybe. So this has been the Ricky and Wolfman show, where we had another part watched of Back to the Future Part 1. And we're about out of time for today. But
And where we're leaving it off at is Doc Brown is looking at his watch. That is where we're leaving it out.
well, yeah, and right after the Under the Sea dance, he's looking for Marty. That's why he's looking at his watch. He's like, oh, he's cutting it close. Because, you know, if everything doesn't go according to time, he's never going to get back to the future. So,
And on that note, let's do some plugs.
yeah, man. This has been real fun watching this flick so far. But I'm Ricky Bearhart, and I'm not usually podcasting around here, but I love coming over to the Joseph Vivaldi Network. He's got some great content, and watching these movies is a trip. It takes you back. But the other thing about going back is that watching old stuff and dealing with old stuff, not only watching movies and such, but going back into the creativity of yesteryear. Recently, I've been at the Open Us Network. Our Quantum Posey Network has just gotten brand new content for spoken word. Back in 2004, I did a spoken word album called Machinations of the Cybernetic Phantom God, which was based on my poetry out of my first poetry book, Signs and Wonders, which was published at around the same time. And we're about to get that content on the Open Us Network on Quantum Posey. Quantum Posey is one of 6 channels on the Open Us Network currently up and running. Check out Machinations of the Cybernetic Phantom God, an example of spoken word from the early aughts. We called it technoetry because it was so electric. It was electronic music, and it's a crazy album. Give it a listen on the Open Us Network on Spreaker.com.
Okay, I'm on the podcast. I'm Joseph Vivaldi of Joseph Vivaldi Network, and I have 2 shows that I like to plug from the Joseph Vivaldi Network. One, as Ricky mentioned, he has spoken word. I also have a poetry show that Twilight Cricket from the Open Us Network appeared on. It's called Slow Mo Joe's Timeless Poetry Show. It features Slow Mo Joe and the writing poetry of me, Joseph Vivaldi. And also, I would like to talk about the flagship show of the Joseph Vivaldi Network. It is called the Joseph Vivaldi Podcast. It is a show that features many different aspects of all the shows. It got relaunched and rebranded. We hope you enjoy the rebrand, and we have more things to come, and such as one final show I'm going to plug, and it's going to be in the future, maybe November or December, and it is the Journal of the Dreamscapes, a show that features a lot on dreams, dream interpretation, and some of my dreams, and other guests as well, such as Ricky.
Yeah, it's a great show. I mean, dream interpretation is it's a fascinating concept. There's so many books on it, but when you keep a dream journal, it's really telling you about your unconscious mind and what lies underneath the iceberg. And it's really, really cool to try to look into that with the same iconic, understanding of universal imagery that any poet would have. Because poems are very dreamlike in their own way. So one informs the other, taking universal imagery and figuring stuff out. It's really cool.
On that note, this has been the Ricky and Wolfman show. I am Wolfman, and this is
Ricky Bearhart.
And thank you for listening. We hope you listen again.
Take care, folks. Go in harmony.